Okay, guys. Hi, my name is Emma. You know me already. Okay, then. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a homework assignment for school for family consumer science, aka facts. Okay. Yeah, that's right, facts. So the assignment is on friendship. So I will teach you guys how to deal with certain situations or
conflict.
Yes, with your friends and still be friends with them after you're big.
Conflict.
Keep a healthy relationship. Keep going strong. Hello back.
Hey.
Let's just move. Just move that over there. Okay? Okay. So let's start with some communications. Communication. We all use different kinds of communication, like nonverbal communication and verbal communication. If you don't know what that is, I will explain it now. Nonverbal communication is a way of saying hi, but waving. And then we have verbal communication that you can just say hi. Hi.
Hey.
But there are more, okay. But nonverbal communication can be more than waving. Oh, I didn't know that. Yes, you did. You probably did, because you do. Okay. It can be like eye contact, body language, expressions on your face, and etc. Expressions on your face, like this. Like that. Okay. Then, same with the verbal, too. It can be more than just saying hello. It can be in writing. It can be slang words like,
what up, dog?
Yeah. It can be the tone of your voice. Like, for example, Ella, hi.
What's good?
I'm very mad at her. You can hear it in my tone. Ella, get over here. See, you can hear that I'm mad. Okay, so, are you okay?
No.
Okay. See, I am asking her if she's okay. That is communication. I was using verbally asking her. What's good?
What's good?
Yeah. So, now you know what nonverbal communication and verbal communication. What's good? You know what it is. Okay then. Now guys, I will tell you a story. A hypothetical story about a girl named Ella, Gregory, Dayhob. So, Ella, not Ellie, Ella had a friend named Ricky. I'm Ricky, by the way. And I'm Ricky. And she lived in a southern part of the country. Like, say, Texas. And her accent was like a howdy. Like, say that.
Howdy.
Like that. Okay. And Ricky didn't understand certain things, like slang words. And Ella, Gregory, Dayhob would use slang words all the time. Like, she would use, her dad, and, like, her dad's, like, slang word would be
Pops.
And she would say ice cubes.
Icebergs.
Isn't that ridiculous? Like, who would know that? Well,
me.
Yeah, Ricky didn't. Ricky didn't understand. So, what happened was Ella, Gregory, Dayhob, said that she was going to her
Pops.
And Ricky didn't understand.
In Pop's house.
Ricky didn't understand. She didn't understand what she was talking about. Pops, like soda? No. Then Ella was so embarrassed. She's like, what am I going to do? I don't want to be embarrassed in front of my new friend. What am I going to do? What am I gonna do? Well, what she did was she changed the subject. She said, "Oh, guys, I'm just
joking. It's obviously my dad's house."
yes." And then Ricky said, "Oh, well, I guess that makes sense, I guess. Okay." Then Ella smiled. And she was very accomplished that she had to make up something and it worked. She's never done that before. And so what happened was she smiled like this at her and she walked away and left. That's the end of that story. And she, Ella, used a communication strategy. She switched it up, which was good because she was using a different kind of communication style, which is perfect because it is. So, and it worked. Yay! Okay, so now after talking about communication, we can talk about having a healthy relationship. Keep going strong, of course. This is what the video's all about, you know? Anyways, one of the traits that you should always stick with is being honest. If you're honest with your partner / friend, you can always have respect from them back and also them being honest back. So, honestly, that's the best. Get it?
Yay.
Yeah. Okay, the second trait that you should always stick with as well is being trustworthy. If you are trustworthy, keeping a secret, then they will always tell you secrets and you can always write about them in like in a story or in a movie, or you can have like some fantasies in your head or something. I don't know. But if you're trustworthy, they tell you things that you would want to know. You don't want them to keeping secrets from them.
Or you could be trustworthy.
Or you could just be trustworthy, as Gregory Dayhob said.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And then the last thing that you should work on, or the trait that you need to stick with as well, is to have communications.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's the same thing twice in a row.
Yeah, I know. Communication is a very big deal in friendship because you need to learn things about each other. And if you learn things about each other, then you have more things in common if you learn about them. You understand? Of course you do. But communication is a very, very big thing in friendship. So, yeah. So, these are the 3 traits that you should stick with to have a healthy and strong relationship. So, since we were talking about communication, we will talk about it again. Okay? There are different kinds of communication, as I said, but I thought we could just keep it on the subject because there's another communication thing.
Yeah.
So the communication I'm going to be talking about is called iMessage. It's not the iMessage that you think it is. It's not this kind of iMessage. It's not the phone iMessage. It's called iMessage. And iMessage, iMessage is a thing, a strategy that is a positive way of expressing your feelings to other people.
It's a communication.
Communication. For example, on what iMessage is. For example, why are you wearing my onesie? Don't laugh at me. Why are you wearing my onesie?
Because I want to.
I feel so upset right now when you are wearing my onesie. I don't understand why you're doing that. I would like it if you take it off right now and please ask me next time.
Okay.
Thank you. So that was an example of iMessage. So the example that I just did was a good example because that's what happens sometimes. So we use iMessage because we want to confront somebody, or you're being pressured to do something and you want to tell the person to stop, or it's just you are having a problem with somebody and you need to tell them to stop and leave them alone. Okay, so since we're talking about peer pressure, I actually have a story on having peer pressure, and I use the iMessage strategy. So I actually was in Valley Fair. If you don't live in Minnesota, then you don't know what that is. But it's an amusement park with a water park actually inside of it. And I was with a friend, and she was a year older than me. And we went to on all the water slides. And when we went on all the water slides, we didn't go the ones where it went like straight down. And when we reached to that point where we had to go down those slides, I was like, I didn't want to go down those slides. And she's telling me that we have to. I'm like, I don't want to go. She makes me walk all the way up the stairs, which is like 3 stories. And then we get there and I see her go down, and I'm like really worried because like I didn't hear her scream, but she waved back to me after she got off. But anyways, it was my turn, and she was like, come on, you have to do it. I'm like, I don't want to do it. And people are like yelling at me because they're in line, and I'm like, I don't want to do it. And then she's like, go down the slide, like with her like death stare. And I'm like, no. And I walk all the way down the stairs, the 3-story stairs, and I get all the way down. And then I reach her, and she's like, what the heck were you doing? You had to go down. And she's like really mad at me. We have this humongous argument, and I'm like, I feel really scared when I have to go down these slides. I would like it if you don't yell at me next time. I just really do not like these slides. They're like very scary. So don't yell at me for it. Like, I have anxiety. But that was an example of me actually like having experience having peer pressure and needing to use iMessage. So yeah. And I used iMessage. The person that I was talking to actually understood what I was talking about, so I got to the point. So iMessage, we used iMessage because you want to get to the point of telling them instead of just arguing over and over and over.
Yay.
So, yay.
Yay.
Use the iMessage. You can still have your friends if you use iMessage. Use iMessage. It's easy and it's awesome. Just use I feel, when, and I would like. And there you go. Thanks for watching my assignment for facts.
And pray for Emma to get an A.
Uh-oh, we got customers. Gene, put an out-of-order sign on the door.
Trustworthy. Okay, guys. Hi, guys. This is Vanilla.
Hey.
Today I'll be doing a homework assignment in school. It's for Family Consumer Science, aka facts. That's right. Facts. So. Okay. Or
Conflicts.
with your friends and still be friends with them after your big
Conflict.
and how to keep a healthy relationship. How to keep a happy relationship.
Conflict.
How to keep a healthy relationship. Family Consumer Science, aka facts. So, okay, so these. Okay, guys. Now I will tell you guys a hypothetical story of a girl named Ella Gregory Dayhob.
No, I thought that we were doing the scene over with like the communication. No.
No!
We're not putting this up.